he wrote, but he had a very practical side of communicating to people. So then he quotes this verse from Baladev Vidyabhushan: Tapa, Punda, Nama, Mantra, and Yaga. These 5 items comprise Pancha Samskara. They are the cause of intense devotion to Lord Hari. When a faithful person learns about Pancha Samskara, they approach a religious teacher and humbly request initiation or diksha. After considering the student's sincerity, the teacher mercifully gives tapa and punda to the student in order to sanctify their body. This is interesting. After considering the student's sincerity. So this eliminates just a mass of useless followers. The guru has to consider, is this person actually qualified? Some religious groups give tapa by marking the student's body in various places with the symbols of Lord Vishnu's conch, disc, club, and lotus with hot iron brands. Some. Other religious groups imprint the name of Hari using tilak stamp and tilak clay and wooden stamp. He quotes again from Baladev Vidyabhushan, one who marks his body with the symbols of Hari's name using chandan purifies the world and after death attains the kingdom of God. So this is an interesting point Baladev is making. We put tilak on to purify ourselves. That's why we chant the mantras. Prabhupada said in one lecture, if you just put on tilak without the mantra, it's no better than cosmetics. So you have to properly chant the mantra. So it mentions here that when you do that, we think, okay, now I'm purified. But we're purifying the world as well. Because now persons, as unqualified as we may be, are walking throughout the planet that are glorifying the name of Hari, both in their mantra and in their visible. You're seen in public, oh, you're a devotee. Oh, you're Hare Krishna, like that. In the Sri Sampradaya of Ramanuja, tapa is given by branding the body with the symbols of the conch and the disc. But, always that nice caveat, but Sri Chaitanya Dev has instructed that we mark the body with Harinam using chandan paste instead of brands. This rule is a blessing for the souls of Kali Yuga. So we have Lord Chaitanya to thank for that. Punda, or tilak marks, are vertical lines drawn on the body. The Shastras interpret these vertical lines either as symbols representing the temple of Hari or as his footprints. Accordingly, each religious group has its own prescription for punda, which is universally accepted within that particular group. Nama, or name, is the third samskara. Mercifully, the teacher utters the name of Hari into the ear of the faithful student. This name is to be recited daily by the student. In the Sri Sampradaya, skipped on here. During initiation, the teacher gives a personal name to the student, which indicates devotion to Hari. So this is not just a new development, something Prabhupada gave us. No, this is actually done here. It's instructed. In the Sri Sampradaya of Ramanuja, names like Ramakrishna Das, Narayana Das, Ramanuja Das, etc. are given. In the Gaudiya Sampradaya, names such as Sri Govinda Das, Sri Nityananda Das, Sri Chaitanya Das, etc. are used. Since the time of Srimad Mahaprabhu, names like Ratnabahu, Kavi Karnapur, Prem Nidhi, they have been used. Subsequently, even such names will be found as Bhagavata Bhushana, Gita Bhushana, or Bhakti Bhushana. The fourth samskara is mantra. Out of his mercy, the teacher gives an 18-syllable mantra to his beloved student. The mantra is the recitation of a short prayer which corresponds with the particular deity one worships. In the worship of Krishna, the 18-mantra syllable is given. The fifth and final samskara is yoga, or deity worship. Using the mantra which he has received from the teacher, the student begins the worship of Shalagram Shila, or Sri Murti, the deity of Vishnu. This is known as yaga. By receiving Pancha Samskar, the 5 sacraments, a faithful person enters into Bhajana Kriya, or the personal worship of God, which eventually leads to pure love for Sri Hari. So there he's given us very simply, here's these 5 items. But as he mentioned in the beginning of the article, then we'll dive deeper into each one, which we're about to do. When we analyze the stages that lead to love of God, we understand that faith, or Shraddha, is the first stage. Without Shraddha, when we analyze the stages that lead to love of God, we understand that faith, or Shraddha, is the first. With a foundation, we have faith. We have faith that we turn that switch and the light or the fans are going to come on. We have faith that we sit on this and that if the wheels are properly, it's not going to, oh wait, it moved around. Okay, so maybe not so much faith. But we have faith in everything that we do. We put the key in the ignition, we turn it, boom, the car starts. We get a new car, we'll put the key in and oh, now we've lost faith in that company, in that particular dealership, and that vehicle, So faith has to be there. Without Shraddha, there is no way to obtain love of God. From faith, one seeks saintly association, which is called sadhu sangha. This is the importance. Sadhu sangha cannot be taken without having faith. Why would I hang out with people that I practically have nothing in common with except that faith? I mean, you look at the backgrounds of everybody in this room. What's the likelihood any of us would have crossed paths, really? I mean, maybe one or two of us. But because we have faith in the instruction of the spiritual master in the process of bhakti, we collectively appreciate each other's association. This sadhu sangha then leads to the shelter at the feet of a spiritual master. Thereafter, pancha samskara, or initiation, follows. Pancha samskara will give rise to bhajana kriya. Pancha samskara will give rise to bhajana kriya, or the personal worship of the Lord. Bhajana kriya then leads to anartana vritti. Anartana vritti, which is the stage at which clears up all the unwanted things in the heart. Such a relief, because we're carrying so much garbage around in there. All of us are. I mean, I can speak for all of us. We all come from these mixed backgrounds. And we've got so much in there. Even if we come from a good background, sometimes you see in the family of first-class devotees, there'll be some, less than first-class individual. So anartana vritti means cleaning up all that stuff in the heart. We have some hope of the heart becoming a little purified, of all this stuff going away by this process being given to us here. After wet and fluid and wet and fluid and wet